So this is the current state of the Caridina room. Just tanks open, sticky notes on everything. We got Amanda working hard. We got Mike eating and on his phone, so he's not technically working hard. And we got Jeff working hard. There's a lot of stuff going on today. The biggest thing is we have to move shrimp, so I figured it would be a great opportunity to show you guys how Mike works, and also to show you how to move shrimp and the things that we look out for, and also explain why we're moving shrimp. So that's what we got going on today. What is going on, shrimp keepers? This is Rob with flipaquatics.com, and today we are destructing the Caridina room. We have our largest import of all time arriving Thursday, which is 2 days from now, so there's a lot to get done. So there's some last minute moves going on. Make sure our rooms are organized, make sure we have room for everything that we ordered, because as you guys know, Black Friday, Cyber Monday is coming up super quick, and we need to make sure we're prepared. We always run out of shrimp, so this year I'm praying that we don't run out of shrimp, but if we do, it's because it was just the craziest day ever. So guys, we are gonna get right into this. We got a lot to accomplish today, so you guys stay tuned and you guys get to see what it's like to rearrange the Caridina room with Flip Aquatics. All right, so this is what we're working on in this room. We got sticky notes on all the tanks on what's going where and where things are moving, what's gonna be in there. It's gonna be a lot. So the team's working on it. We got Jeff, Amanda, and we got Mike over here. Shout out to Cryptic Riffs.
Check it out, video out.
So that's what we got going on today, and they're just moving stuff around. We got plumber crack going on here. Edit that out. Censored right there. But everything's got to move. There's different homes for a lot of stuff, so you can see it's going to be a long day. But the team's going to get it done. They always do. We always come together and make it happen. And so it's going to be a lot of stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of good things happening. But we'll see how it all works out, and I'll keep you guys updated.
I thought you would have been recording. Are you recording now?
I am recording now.
Okay. So now that I'm not stuffing my face because Rob wants to film me at the worst times. So what we did is we had tangerine tigers in this tank, this one. We had them down here in these three. So what we did is I took all those, caught them out, and we moved them down here into another tank where the parameters are exactly the same. And so what we're going to do now is, because we want to move the red fancy tigers down because they're down here, what we're going to do is, because we're going to drain these down to about right here, unhook them, and then me and Robert are just going to pick these tanks up and swap them out.
Is that what we're going to do, dude?
We're going to print new labels.
I think that's a pretty good idea.
I think that's a pretty good idea.
I do.
I like it, dude. I like it.
Hey, and then we got boss's approval over there too, so we're good.
Let's get this rodeo going, bro.
All right, let's do it. All right, Mark's got something to show us. He's been working over here all day. I haven't done an update on this room in a long time. It's pitch black down here. What, dude?
Right here.
Okay. I'm ready. Look at that. We even got water running. So this is what they're gonna look at. Dude, those look nice, don't they?
Gorgeous.
Yeah, that looks really nice. That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Nice work, buddy. So I actually just went right around the back side of the tank. Got my siphon down in here. Look at all that nastiness. So, we're moving this. Drain it down to here, so this is going to go pretty quick. And we'll drain this one. And the most important thing, and we'll get to this later, with moving shrimp is you want to match the TDS, because we have all the same water to do this. So we're just matching the TDS when we go from tank to tank. If we can't use existing water, we are using existing water, but for the most part, we're making new water. So I'll keep you guys updated on how this goes, and hopefully it goes pretty smooth. Mike in his natural habitat.
Natural habitat. Yeah. Cleaning up algae. Seems to be an ongoing issue around here.
It is, it is. But hey, it's good for the shrimp though.
Yeah, that is true.
We need a little pleco in each one of these tanks to take care of it though.
Absolutely.
Or some nearite snails, you know.
Amanos.
Amanos. Now we are moving. Oh, this is from when we used to keep the ponds. That's crazy. But yeah, we're moving the. Oh. Hold up now. Hold up now. Nope. I got it. All right. We're now moving the red fancy tigers. We're draining this down so it's easy enough to move. We literally got 2 buckets out of it. We'll just dump these buckets back in as soon as it's moved. And then this tank would be good to go. Just to prove it, there's still shrimp in there. So that's what we're working on now. We'll get 1 more bucket out of there. Move this over. This is the best way to move a shrimp tank.
Classic concession, ladies and gentlemen.
This is how Mike fills tanks back up. It's actually working pretty good. Proud of you, dude. You just went up 0.1 in my book.
0.1?
Yeah, you're at like 7.1 right now.
Should be at like 10.0 or something, you know what I mean?
This is how I fill tanks. Now, pray to God that doesn't fall out, but got the bucket up high, sitting on top of the tanks, draining down, going right in there. Life is good. So I got Mike working on this. He's got the water change going on. Well, not really water change. We got pure RO water. We got Amanda in the house. She saw some babies that were a little bit of an oversight, so she's saving those right now. That happens. Sometimes they're hard to see. So we're using pure RO water. Mike's filling up this one right now. And then we're relabeling the whole room, so you guys will like this. At least I like it. We got A1 is Deep Blue Bolt 1. We got Deep Blue Bolt 2, Deep Blue Bolt 3. That way they're all together. And then the rest of these are all going to be blue bolts. So 12 tanks of blue bolts, 3 tanks of deep blue bolts. And I think it's going to be good. So Mike's working on that. A man after my own heart. Got him as close as he can. I love it. And so, you know, if you guys don't know me, I'm a little OCD when it comes to this stuff. So my man Mike's making it happen. And then we got Jeff in here too. He's back here. He really doesn't like cameras, so he might not even be back here. But this is his workstation, and you can imagine Jeff sitting right here, going up, and then him using that net, you know, getting some plants out of there. My gosh, that's a wasser tank. So that's what he's working on, catching some shrimp. Everybody's doing their job. Hey Amanda, how you feeling, girl? A little overwhelmed? You're making it work though. We may or may not have just dropped the hose. Got it all over the wall. It may or may not have just came out of the tank. Mike was in charge of that. You know.
That on these big
Oh!
Back here, dude. Woo!
So it came out. Luckily I was on that side, so I pulled it out of the pump. Amanda, look down here. You see this? There, got her. The man is working hard. Hey, you guys can see Jeff, only the top of his head though. Jeff, peek up over the tank, dude. So we're getting them refilled. Got this one done already. And life's pretty good. I mean, except for the little flood. Alright, so here is what we have going on now. We went through, we relabeled all the tanks like I was showing you guys earlier. And we have sticky notes for the tanks that we still have projects for. So we got to move these guys. We got to move that tank. And then these 3. And then this whole row seems to be done. It is done. Okay, good. So we're making progress. Basically, this whole row will be all blue bolts. And then over here, we'll have 6 tanks of reds, 6 tanks of blacks. And then we'll have 1 extreme, 1 extreme, and then 1 mixed time will be up top. And then you come over and we have our tangerine tiger row and our crystal row. So this, let's see, this will all be crystal reds. So I think 15 tanks of crystal reds. And then we'll have 8 tanks of tangerine tigers. You can see there. This one is not tangerine tigers. These are actually regular tigers, but they're breeding so well that we don't want to move them. So we're going to figure out what we want to do there. We'll come back to that one. But we got the tangerine tigers, and then we got red fancy tigers, 4 tanks of red fancy tigers, 4 tanks of black fancy tigers, 4 tanks of crystal blacks, and then 4 tanks of golden bees, and all the tanks right above them will be the same. So we'll go 2 crystal blacks, and then 2 more crystal blacks. We got Mike Cryptic Riffs on YouTube. We got him doing all of the sanitizing right now. Amanda and Jeff are working on moving the last row around, and we got these guys. Check this out. These guys haven't done anything for forever. These are the red ghosts, and all of a sudden we got buried ones. So just shows you, won't even molt it up there. Or did you guys move the molt up there?
I threw the mold up.
Yeah, that's crazy because those haven't done anything in so long. So it hasn't been quite a year, but tons of stuff going on, tons of stuff to move. So we're just working away. One thing that I do not talk about a lot is proper sanitization. So ensuring that you don't spread bacteria, disease, anything like that. So we have this solution, which is mainly water, and then we do a little splash of white vinegar or distilled white vinegar. And so we'll literally just fill this halfway up, do a little bloop like that, and then and that's good. And we'll leave this stuff in here. Now the big thing, do not leave your nets in there overnight. You can leave your catch cups in there overnight if you wanted to, but don't leave your nets in there. They'll start corroding. Like, see how this one started falling apart? That's from just leaving it in there a little bit too long. And so we sanitize everything between tanks. We don't want to spread any diseases, any parasites, any bacteria, anything between the different tanks. So that's what we do. We put it in here, and then we bring it over to this side, and we'll literally just spray it out. I usually do it the jet, get it that way, get it that way one time, and I'll go up and down the handle just to make sure it's nice and clean. And that's it. That's how we sanitize all of our equipment. So we're getting down to the end of the day. As you can see, no note cards in this aisle. This makes me happy. Walk over here. No note cards, or no sticky notes. We still have our mess from earlier. A little bit of water still on the floor. No big deal. That's what you got dehumidifiers for. And then the last row, we still have Amanda working. Everyone else went home. How you feeling, babe? Tired? So we did find some buried ones. We actually found a lot of buried ones. And so there's 2 buried ones in there. There's a whole tank of like high-grade galaxies down there with buried. And then we've been starting to put these guys together. This is our high-grade galaxy tank. A lot of them got fishbone patterns, a lot of spots, good leg color. Like, look at that guy. Absolutely beautiful. So hopefully these guys will start breeding for us. But
all 3 of them are buried.
all 3 of them are buried?
Yeah, the females.
Oh. Let's see if we'll focus. I can't see him from here, but that's good. Ooh, I can see this one. That's awesome. Those are some good looking shrimp. So we got a lot done today. I mean, there's still a decent amount to do. We got to go through, like, you can see some of the tanks need topped off. This one needs more water. It's barely running. But a lot of the guys got moved, and they seem to all be doing really well. So that's always the big thing. The one thing that we really watch out for when we're moving shrimp is we know that the water is the same that we start with. Until we move, we make sure the temperature is the same and the TDS is the same. If those 2 things are spot on, then we can just move shrimp, plop and drop, no acclimation. And so if you're ever moving shrimp around your house and you have the exact same setups, now that I'm saying this, of course there's going to be one that died. And so so that's unfortunate. But for the most part, as long as you ensure that the temperature is the same and the TDS is the same and you're using the same substrate, you got the same filters, all that, you're good. And then we always dose live bacteria too, just to ensure everything's doing good. Like this tank, we gotta spread the soil out again. And so a lot of moving today, but we got a lot done. So that's what we got for you guys today. Huge shout out to Amanda and the rest of the team for getting a lot done, making this move possible. We got a huge import coming, so it's all hands on deck, as they say, and we're gonna get it done. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the little bit of the vlog slash, I guess, day in the life of Flip Aquatics, of us moving shrimp around. We got some series coming up this winter, and so in the next like couple weeks, you're gonna start seeing the how to breed shrimp series, the how to breed Caridina, how to make money breeding shrimp, tons and tons of stuff. So you guys stay tuned for that. And we also have the mini tank series coming up. We delayed that because we got the studio. We wanted to make sure that we were able to put the tanks in a place that they wouldn't have to move. So we are getting to that. Don't forget about it. Tons of stuff to come up. You guys make it a great day, and as always, God bless.